AudioBooksTube is glad to produce, publish, and offer. The universe listens to your emotions, not your wish list. By Sage D. Esotreasure. In a world where countless spiritual teachings emphasize maintaining a positive outlook and visualizing one's goals, there is a fundamental truth we must confront. Simply thinking positively isn't enough to manifest the outcomes we truly desire. Phrases such as "I want wealth" or "I am capable" are often used as if these words alone have the power to change our realities. While these affirmations may bring some temporary comfort, they overlook a crucial principle of how the universe operates. It is neutral and responds not to our desires, but to the energy we emit. Understanding this concept shifts our focus from mere wishful thinking to active engagement with the universal forces that shape our reality. The universe operates under the law of attraction, a principle that explains how the vibrational frequency of the energy we project influences the world around us. When we align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with positive energy, we create an environment that supports the realization of our desires. On the other hand, when we dwell in negativity or doubt, we attract experiences that mirror those lower vibrations. This concept is more than just a philosophical idea, it is a practical guide for personal empowerment. The universe does not differentiate between what we want and the energy we project. We are not passive observers waiting for our desires to magically materialize. Instead, we are active participants in a dynamic process of creation. By recognizing the impact of the energy we emit, whether through our thoughts, emotions, or actions, we gain the power to consciously shape our lives. The question we must ask ourselves is this: are we fostering a mindset of abundance, gratitude, and love, or are we harboring feelings of lack, fear, and resentment? Achieving energetic harmony is the first step toward manifesting our desires. When we deliberately raise our vibrational frequency, we establish a resonance with the universe, inviting it to respond in kind. This creates a ripple effect, where aligning our energy leads to transformative changes in our lives. By shifting our focus from mere intention to the energy we project, we create space for profound shifts and boundless opportunities. The path to realizing the life we genuinely want begins with this understanding. In this exploration, we'll delve deeper into how the energy we project influences the world around us and how aligning our inner state with positive frequencies can help manifest the outcomes we seek. By tuning into the subtle forces that govern the universe, we can move beyond mere intention and take an active role in the creation of our reality. The universe is a vast, impartial force, operating on principles that transcend human emotions and desires. It is neutral, neither judging nor favoring any intention over another. Instead, it acts as a mirror, reflecting the vibrational frequency of the energy we project. Imagine standing before a colossal mirror, where what is reflected back is not just an image, but the manifestation of your energy. When you approach this mirror with joy and positivity, that energy is amplified and returned to you. Conversely, if you approach it with doubt or negativity, those feelings are reflected and magnified. This neutrality of the universe means that it doesn't care about our wishes or hopes, it responds only to the energy we emit. The universe operates on a simple yet profound principle: energy is the language it understands. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions release frequencies that vibrate at different levels. Emotions such as fear, anger, and resentment vibrate at lower frequencies, while love, gratitude, and joy resonate at higher frequencies. The universe responds to these frequencies without bias, creating a dynamic interaction between our inner state and the external experiences we attract. Understanding this, we realize that the world reflects back what we embody, not necessarily what we desire. This is where the metaphysical principles of the law of resonance and the law of attraction come into play. These laws explain how the energy we project interacts with the universe's neutral response, profoundly shaping our experiences. According to the law of attraction, similar vibrations are drawn to one another. If we project high-frequency energy rooted in positivity and abundance, then we will attract experiences that resonate with that energy. On the contrary, if we are steeped in negativity or lack, we will draw experiences that mirror those lower vibrations. Consider how this dynamic plays out in everyday life. When you wake up feeling positive and grateful, your day often unfolds with a sense of ease. People may seem kinder, opportunities arise more frequently, and challenges feel more manageable. This is not coincidental. Rather, it is an expression of the cosmic laws at work, responding to the dominant energy you are radiating. However, if you start the day feeling anxious or burdened, you are likely to encounter obstacles and disappointments that reflect your emotional state. The law of resonance emphasizes that our energy must align with the frequencies of what we wish to attract. This law suggests that it's not enough to simply want something. We must cultivate an energetic state that mirrors our desires. For example, if you seek love and connection, you must first embody those feelings within yourself. By nurturing self-love and compassion, you raise your vibrational frequency, creating resonance with similar energies in the universe. This shift from passive desire to active embodiment is where true transformation occurs. The neutrality of the universe also challenges us to take personal responsibility for our lives. Rather than blaming external circumstances or lamenting our misfortunes, we are invited to reflect on the energy we are projecting. When faced with undesirable situations, we must ask ourselves, what vibrational frequency am I emitting, and am I aligning with the energy of what I wish to attract, or am I unintentionally blocking those desires with limiting beliefs and negative emotions? This introspective process empowers us to take control of our experiences, shifting the focus from external conditions to our internal energy. Recognizing the universe's neutrality, and its response to energy rather than intention, opens the door to profound personal transformation. It invites us to step into a role of active co-creation, where we no longer see ourselves as victims of circumstance but as architects of our own reality. The universe operates according to immutable laws that are always in effect, whether we are aware of them or not. By aligning ourselves with these laws and consciously choosing the energy we project, we can shape our lives in ways that resonate with our deepest desires. Understanding and applying these principles empowers us to live in harmony with the forces of the universe, creating a reality that reflects our highest aspirations. By focusing not only on our desires, but on the energy we emit, we open ourselves to limitless potential. In doing so, we move beyond the illusion of control and into the space of true creation, where our energy becomes the catalyst for the life we wish to lead. The molecules forming our cells are built from basic elements like carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Each of these elements contains energy, leading us to a profound understanding. At our core, humans are composed of energy. This energy produces vibrations that act as invisible signals communicating with the universe. When we understand that the universe responds to our vibrational state rather than our intentions alone, we unlock the potential to change our lives. By aligning our energies with the realities we truly seek, we can navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and purpose. This mindset opens the door to a more fulfilled and abundant life, empowering us to shape the reality we envision. If you're enjoying this audiobook and finding value in the content, we kindly ask you to take a moment to subscribe to the channel. A large portion of our listeners and viewers haven't subscribed yet, and by doing so, you'll help us grow and continue bringing you more high-quality audiobooks. Your support means a lot to us, and it's just one click away. So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to stay connected and never miss out on our latest releases. We live in a world brimming with motivational quotes and self-help mantras. Phrases like "good intentions lead to success" are common, but they don't tell the full story. While positive thinking has value, the reality is that intentions alone are not enough to influence the universe. Without aligned energy, our desires remain unfulfilled. To manifest our dreams, we must acknowledge the gap between what we consciously wish for and the energy we unconsciously emit into the world. Many of us start with a strong desire for positive outcomes, such as financial abundance, loving relationships, or personal fulfillment. However, these aspirations can fall short when they aren't supported by coherent energy. For example, someone might declare, "I want to be wealthy," but if their underlying belief system is rooted in scarcity, their intention won't have the necessary energetic backing to materialize. The universe, which operates neutrally, will respond to the dominant energy, in this case, scarcity, rather than the superficial wish for abundance. This reveals a critical truth: positive thinking or good intentions alone fail if they're not in alignment with the vibrational energy we emit. Consider someone who wants to find love but is simultaneously haunted by fears of abandonment. Their conscious intention is to attract a meaningful relationship, but the energy they're unconsciously projecting is fear and insecurity. The universe responds to that conflicted energy, often bringing about situations that reinforce their fears, further convincing them they are unworthy of love. This is why good intentions without matching energy lack power. Energy, not intention, is the catalyst for change. While intentions are the mental constructs we create, energy is the driving force behind manifestation. Intentions act as blueprints, but it's the energy we project that brings those blueprints to life. When intentions are aligned with energy, the universe responds with synchronicity, presenting us with opportunities and circumstances that reflect our true vibrational state. Take, for instance, someone striving for professional success. They may set clear goals and visualize their achievements. However, if their daily energy is filled with self-doubt and insecurity, they will struggle to attract the opportunities they seek. The universe will reflect the energy they emit, bringing situations that confirm their doubts rather than aligning with their professional aspirations. On the other hand, when someone cultivates confidence and self-worth, their energy aligns with their intentions, opening doors to possibilities that mirror their vision of success. This mismatch between intention and energy creates friction with the universe's neutral response, leading to frustration and disappointment. A common example is self-sabotage, where individuals inadvertently undermine their progress despite wanting success. Someone may desire to lose weight and improve their health while simultaneously indulging in unhealthy habits or holding on to the belief that they are doomed to fail. The universe responds to their self-doubt and conflicting actions, perpetuating a cycle that makes it hard to achieve their goals. Achieving harmony between intentions and the energy we project is key to resolving this disconnect. We must engage in self-reflection to uncover any emotions or beliefs that conflict with our goals. To manifest our desires, we need to practice inner alignment, refocusing our energy to create coherence, where our thoughts, emotions, and actions all work toward the same outcome. Developing emotional awareness and mindfulness is crucial in recognizing the energy we emit. By regularly checking in with ourselves and resolving negative thoughts or emotions, we can realign our energy with our true desires. Practices like journaling, affirmations, and meditation help facilitate this process, laying the foundation for a purposeful life in tune with the universe's neutral response. Good intentions, while important, are insufficient on their own. The universe operates on the principle of neutrality, responding to the vibrational energy we emit, not our hopes or wishes. By recognizing the limitations of intentions and understanding the essential role of energy in the manifestation process, we empower ourselves to create lives that reflect our deepest desires. True manifestation occurs only when intention aligns with energy, unlocking the abundant possibilities the universe has to offer. Embracing this understanding is the key to turning our hopes into reality and forging a path toward the life we truly desire. The universe serves as a neutral mirror, reflecting back the energy we emit. It responds not to our intentions, but to the vibrational frequency of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Understanding this principle helps us realize that the dominant energy we project, whether positive or negative, will shape the outcomes we experience in life. Each moment, We broadcast energy through our internal state, our thoughts, emotions, and actions. This energy interacts with the universe, and the universe mirrors it back to us, reflecting what we consistently embody rather than what we consciously wish for. If we continually dwell in fear, insecurity, or doubt, we will experience situations that validate those feelings. On the contrary, if we cultivate energy rooted in love, confidence, and gratitude, the universe reflects that back to us, creating experiences that align with those higher frequencies. This understanding shifts the focus from external circumstances to internal alignment. We are no longer passive observers hoping for change, but active participants shaping our reality through the energy we project. The universe, being neutral, does not prioritize our desires over our energy. It simply mirrors the vibrations we emit, creating an external world that reflects our inner state. When we align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with the energy of what we wish to attract, we enter into a state of coherence. In this state, the universe responds by offering opportunities and circumstances that resonate with our intentions. This is the key to manifestation, the alignment of intention and energy. The universe's neutrality challenges us to take full responsibility for the energy we emit. If we find ourselves in undesirable situations, it is often a reflection of the vibrational frequency we are projecting. By recognizing this and adjusting our energy accordingly, we can change our external reality, manifesting the experiences we truly desire. Understanding that the universe mirrors our energy, not our wishes, empowers us to live with greater awareness and purpose. This shift in perspective allows us to actively create the life we envision, grounded in the knowledge that we are co-creators with the universe, shaping our reality through the vibrations we emit. Our thoughts and emotions constantly send energy into the world, and this energy attracts similar vibrations. If our mindset is full of positivity and hope, the experiences we draw into our lives will reflect that energy. On the other hand, if we are consumed by negativity, fear, or doubt, we will inevitably attract situations that mirror these lower vibrations. The universe, acting neutrally, does not distinguish between good or bad intentions. Instead, it mirrors back the energy we embody consistently. This concept of resonance explains that what we put out into the universe will be returned to us, not necessarily based on our desires, but based on the vibrational frequency we maintain. Consider someone aiming for success in their career. They may visualize their achievements and boldly declare their ambitions to the world. However, if they are secretly plagued by feelings of inadequacy or fear of failure, their energy will not align with their intentions. Instead of drawing success towards them, they unconsciously create a barrier that leads to self-doubt. The universe reflects their inner conflict, attracting circumstances that confirm their insecurities, and they end up in a frustrating cycle that reinforces their limiting beliefs. In contrast, Imagine someone who approaches their goals with genuine positivity. This person believes in their self-worth and embraces the idea that they deserve success. As they project uplifting energy, opportunities that align with their outlook come their way. Their experience is a testament to the power of resonant energy, showing how the universe mirrors back the frequency they emit. There are many real-life examples that demonstrate the gap between positive intention and the energy we emit. A person may deeply desire financial abundance and even affirm their goals regularly. However, if their mind is dominated by a fear of poverty or a belief in unworthiness, the universe responds to those underlying energies. Instead of manifesting wealth, they may find themselves facing financial challenges that mirror their internal fears. This gap between intention and energy becomes a roadblock to achieving their desired outcome. On the flip side, consider someone who approaches financial goals with unwavering confidence. They adopt a mindset of abundance, viewing challenges as opportunities to grow. Because their energy aligns with their intentions, they attract resources, relationships, and situations that help them succeed. The universe reflects their positive energy, allowing them to experience the prosperity they seek. Moreover, success is not always defined by rigid goals. The universe can respond positively to aligned energy even when our intentions aren't sharply focused. For instance, an artist might create a masterpiece not with the explicit intention of achieving fame, but simply out of love for their craft. Immersed in joy and inspiration, the artist projects high vibrational energy, and the universe responds by offering unexpected opportunities, recognition, and fulfillment. These outcomes may transcend their original intentions, showing that when we align our energy with joy, abundance, and love, the universe opens up unexpected possibilities. This insight highlights the importance of focusing on the energy we embody rather than becoming fixated on specific results. By aligning our thoughts, emotions, and actions with positive, high-frequency energy, we invite experiences into our lives that resonate with those higher vibrations. The universe responds not to what we want, but to what we energetically express most frequently. In conclusion, the universe is a neutral mirror, reflecting back the energy we embody rather than our superficial desires. By understanding that our predominant energetic state shapes our experiences, we empower ourselves to take control of our lives. Cultivating positive energy and aligning our beliefs, thoughts, and emotions with our intentions allows us to attract outcomes that match those vibrations. It's not enough to simply wish for a better life. We must actively embody the energy that supports those desires. Through resonance, the universe reflects our internal state and helps guide us toward the outcomes we truly seek. This realization gives us the ability to navigate life with intention and purpose, creating a reality that mirrors our most authentic selves. Human energy does not exist in isolation. it constantly interacts with the universal energy that surrounds us. This dynamic relationship is governed by the universal language of vibrational frequency. Every thought, emotion, and action we experience generates its own unique vibrational energy, which interacts with the universe in ways we often overlook. This exchange of energy influences not only our internal experiences but also the reality we encounter in the world around us. The key principle here is that the universe mirrors back the vibrational frequency we emit, whether that frequency is rooted in fear and doubt or joy and abundance. By diving deeper into the concept of vibrational frequency, we can begin to see how our energetic state creates the life we experience. Each thought carries its own frequency, and when combined with our emotions, it becomes a powerful force. For instance, a positive thought paired with a genuine sense of gratitude creates a high vibrational frequency, sending out energy that resonates with abundance and positivity. In contrast, negative emotions like resentment or worry generate a lower frequency, attracting experiences that reflect those feelings. The universe, in its neutrality, doesn't judge these energies. It simply responds to the frequencies we project. For example, someone who constantly feels anxious or fearful might find themselves navigating a world filled with obstacles and challenges. Their internal state of fear is reflected in the experiences they encounter, creating a self-fulfilling cycle. Conversely, individuals who cultivate emotions like joy, love, and optimism often find that life flows more easily. Opportunities and relationships that reflect their positive energy naturally come into their lives, illustrating the profound effect of vibrational energy. The concept of resonance further explains how human energy interacts with universal energy. Resonance operates on the principle that like attracts like. In other words, the universe responds to the energy we consistently hold by aligning us with situations and outcomes that match our vibrational frequency. If we cultivate a mindset of abundance, for instance, we will not only attract financial prosperity but also opportunities for personal growth and expansion. This creates a feedback loop where positive experiences enhance our energy, leading to even more favorable outcomes. Likewise, when our energy is dominated by lower vibrations, such as self-doubt or fear, the universe reflects those back in the form of obstacles and challenges. It's crucial to understand that our energetic state can be influenced by both our thoughts and our emotional responses to them. By actively choosing to align our energy with higher frequencies, we have the power to reshape our reality. In summary, human energy is in constant dialogue with the universal energy around us, and this interaction defines the reality we experience. By focusing on the vibrational frequency we emit, we can attract experiences that resonate with our highest intentions. Understanding this allows us to harness the power of our energy, shaping our external world in alignment with our internal state. Energy, whether in thought or emotion, has a profound influence on the experiences we manifest in our lives. Everything we encounter in life is an energetic exchange, and the emotions we hold within ourselves form the language through which we communicate with the universe. It's not the fleeting desires or empty wishes we express that shape our lives, but rather the deep, powerful emotions we continuously live and feel. The emotions you consistently nurture play the most critical role in what ultimately manifests in your reality, not superficial wishes lacking emotional resonance. This is why individuals often attract extraordinary outcomes, sometimes labeling them as miracles, when in fact, their emotions have been perfectly aligned with the universe's frequency. Think of your emotions as signals, broadcasting vibrations to the universe. When these emotions are pure, whether joy, gratitude, or confidence, they emit a clear and powerful vibration that the universe responds to. Desires and wishes without this emotional backing are merely static noise, incapable of creating lasting change. But when your heart and emotions are fully synchronized with what you want, you tap into the universe's boundless potential. Manifestation works through this alignment. Miracles aren't accidental occurrences, they're the natural results of being in harmony with the energy of your desires. To consciously create your reality, you must focus not only on what you want, but even more so on how you feel about it. The emotional resonance behind your desires is what activates the energy that draws those things into your life. Aligning your energy with the universe is not an overnight task. It's a transformative journey that calls for conscious effort and self-awareness. The universe operates from a place of neutrality, responding not to your desires, but to the energy you project through your vibrational frequency. Therefore, learning how to raise your vibrational frequency, achieve emotional harmony, and embody the energy of your goals is essential to manifest the life you envision. The first step toward alignment is raising your vibrational frequency. This can be achieved through practical practices like gratitude, meditation, and cultivating positive emotional states. Meditation is one of the most effective tools to quiet your mind and reconnect with your inner self. By carving out moments of introspection during meditation, you become more aware of the thoughts and emotions that shape your reality. This practice fosters a sense of inner peace and presence, which not only calms the mind, but elevates your vibrational frequency. Gratitude, another powerful practice, can dramatically enhance your energetic state. When you focus on gratitude, your attention shifts from what you lack to the abundance already present in your life. The act of feeling grateful raises your frequency, making you a magnet for even more positive experiences. A simple yet effective way to nurture this habit is by maintaining a gratitude journal. Spend a few minutes each day writing down the things, no matter how small, that you are thankful for. This practice can shift your perspective and elevate your vibration. Maintaining a high vibrational frequency is crucial because the universe responds to the energy we consistently emit. Therefore, it's essential to cultivate positive emotional states and maintain them over time. Rather than fixating solely on your desires, Focus on how you feel. Your emotions determine your vibrational energy, and when you cultivate emotions like joy, love, and abundance, you align yourself with the universe's creative power, opening the door to attract experiences that match that energy. Emotional harmony is another vital element of aligning your energy with the universe. Emotional balance not only brings you peace but also enhances your ability to resonate with higher frequencies. When emotions become turbulent or unbalanced, they create energetic blockages that disrupt your flow. Identifying and addressing negative energy, limiting beliefs, or emotional barriers is essential to maintain a high vibration. There are several effective techniques for clearing negative energy and emotional blockages. Emotional release methods and mindfulness exercises can be especially helpful. By practicing mindfulness, you observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing you to notice patterns that may be hindering your progress. By recognizing and processing these feelings, you can release the emotional weight that lowers your vibration. Techniques like journaling, talking with a trusted confidant, or even seeking professional help can provide clarity and release, allowing you to achieve emotional harmony. Once you have reached emotional clarity, the next step is to embody the energy of your desired outcomes. This means living as though you already have what you wish to manifest, not just imagining it. Using the as-if technique can help you tap into the energy of the reality you want to create. For example, if you want to manifest financial prosperity, start by embracing thoughts and feelings of abundance. Appreciate the wealth you currently have, whether it's in the form of supportive relationships, opportunities for personal growth, or even the resources you already possess. When you live in the energy of abundance, the universe responds to that energy of having, rather than the energy of wanting. Think of someone who aspires to succeed in their career. Instead of just hoping for that success, they can start embodying the qualities of a successful person right now. This could involve adopting traits such as self-confidence, proactive networking, or a commitment to continuous learning, qualities typically associated with successful individuals. By doing so, they resonate with the frequency of success and invite opportunities that align with that energy. Aligning your energy with the universe is an ongoing process that involves raising your vibration, achieving emotional balance, and embodying the energy of what you wish to manifest. The universe, as a neutral force, responds to our vibrational frequency, not just our intentions. This makes emotional clarity and consistency vital in the manifestation journey. By focusing on how you feel rather than just what you want, you can cultivate an energetic state that aligns with your desires. The journey toward alignment teaches you that directing your energy consciously is where your true power lies. The cosmos is abundant and ready to respond to the energy you put forth. When your internal energy resonates with your desires, the universe reflects that harmony by presenting opportunities, resources, and experiences that match your vibrational state. By embracing the practice of aligning your energy with the universe, you open the door to a life that reflects the abundance, joy, and love you seek. Your reality is shaped by the energy you hold, and as you nurture positive vibrations, the universe responds by providing you with experiences that mirror those frequencies. Accept this power, focus on your emotions, and watch as your reality transforms to reflect the limitless opportunities waiting for you. In a world filled with distractions, the journey to becoming a conscious co-creator with the universe begins by mastering your inner energy. To create the reality you desire, you must first learn to regulate your emotions and maintain a deep sense of self-awareness. These qualities form the foundation for consciously managing the energy you project into the world. The universe, in its neutrality, responds not to intentions alone, but to the energy you emit. Thus, mastering this energy is key to aligning your vibration with the positive outcomes you wish to attract. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of conscious creation. It allows you to recognize your emotional states and understand the energy you are emitting in any given moment. This level of awareness highlights the disconnect that often exists between our intentions and the energy we project. For example, you might have the intention to cultivate loving relationships, but if you are harboring unresolved anger or fear, the conflicting energy will overshadow your good intentions. By practicing self-awareness, you can recognize these negative emotions as they arise and make a conscious choice to shift toward a more positive and constructive state. Equally important is the practice of emotional regulation, which involves recognizing and managing your emotional responses to various situations. When faced with challenging circumstances, it's common to react from a place of fear, frustration, or insecurity. However, by pausing, breathing, and choosing how to respond consciously, you can shift your energetic state to better align with your desired outcomes. This deliberate practice allows you to maintain a vibration that resonates with positivity and abundance, opening the door to attract the experiences you truly want in life. The essence of conscious creation lies in your ability to master your inner energy and align it with the natural flow of the universe. This requires more than merely wishing for positive outcomes. It demands active cultivation of the energy that resonates with those outcomes. This means setting clear intentions and taking responsibility for the energy you project. In doing so, you become an active participant in shaping your reality, rather than a passive observer, taking ownership of the energies you embody. On this journey, presence and awareness play an essential role. To sync with the universe, you must stay mindful of your energy and remain in the present moment. Your thoughts and emotions have a direct impact on the energy you radiate, and mindfulness helps you stay fully engaged in the now. When you are present, you have the power to recognize your emotions as they arise and choose how to respond. This practice keeps you aligned with your goals, preventing you from being swept away by negative tendencies or external distractions. By focusing on the present moment, you cultivate a sense of clarity and peace, which enhances your ability to align with the universe's natural flow. Mindfulness acts as a bridge between your inner energy and the universe's vibrational frequencies. It allows you to detect shifts in your energy and take steps to recalibrate when necessary. For example, if you feel anxiety or self-doubt creeping in, mindfulness allows you to acknowledge these emotions without judgment. From there, you can choose to redirect your energy toward feelings of confidence and abundance. Being mindful of your energy also allows you to shift it when needed to stay in alignment with your desired outcomes. This fluidity is essential for co-creating with the universe. It's about being adaptable and responsive to the energy around you, while knowing that you have the power to influence that energy. When you consciously elevate your vibration, whether through gratitude, positive affirmations, or simply taking a moment to breathe deeply, you create a ripple effect that resonates with the universe. This responsiveness fosters a harmonious relationship with the universe, increasing your capacity to manifest your desires. Ultimately, developing self-mastery, awareness, and emotional control are necessary steps in becoming a conscious co-creator with the universe. The universe functions as a neutral force, responding not only to our goals but to the energy we consistently release. By mastering your inner energy and staying mindful in the present moment, you align yourself with the flow of the universe, attracting circumstances that match your highest intentions. Becoming a conscious co-creator is a transformative and empowering process. It is possible to master your inner states and harmonize with the universal flow by accepting responsibility for your energy and developing self-awareness. Staying present and mindful of the energy you emit is key to this process. By embracing these practices, you will realize how profoundly your internal states influence the external world. You will gain the ability to design a life that aligns with your deepest desires, knowing that the universe responds to energy, not just intentions. As you embark on this journey, recognize that the universe is neutral and responds only to the energy you emit. This fundamental truth is crucial for anyone seeking to manifest their desires and transform their reality. By consciously aligning your vibrational frequency with the outcomes you wish to attract, you unlock the door to a more fulfilling and abundant existence. The journey to alignment is not about focusing solely on what you want, but about embodying the energetic state that matches those desires. Moving from intention-based thinking to energy-focused living is a powerful shift. It empowers you to become an active co-creator of your reality, rather than a passive recipient of fate. The energy you project into the universe has a significant impact on your experiences, and by developing mindfulness, emotional control, and self-awareness, you can raise your vibration and harmonize with the universal flow. This shift enables you to participate actively in manifesting your deepest aspirations. Now is the time to take action. Begin by evaluating your current energetic state and identifying areas where you can improve. Start incorporating daily practices to raise your vibrational frequency, whether through gratitude, meditation, or simply engaging in activities that bring you joy. Commit to being mindful of your energy in every moment, recognizing that your emotions are a direct reflection of the reality you are creating. As you engage in this process, remember that the universe is ready to respond to the energy you emit. By aligning yourself with the reality you wish to experience, you will discover the incredible power of conscious creation. This journey has the potential to transform not only your life, but also the world around you. Embrace this opportunity and witness how the universe unfolds before you in ways you never thought possible. As a conscious co-creator, you will come to realize that your thoughts and emotions are not separate from the reality you experience, they are integral to it. The energy you hold within shapes the external world. As you elevate your vibration, the universe responds, offering experiences, opportunities, and relationships that resonate with your energy. This process of co-creation is both empowering and liberating, allowing you to take an active role in designing a life that reflects your highest potential. Copyright 2024 by AudioBooksTube. Thank you for listening. Please consider to subscribe, like, and share to help the channel grow new videos on a daily basis.